Hey guys, Todd's been here and welcome back to another game. Lately I've seen a lot of YouTubers playing a game called Those Nights at Fredbear's Diner, which is a game where you play in the pizzeria with Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. It is a demo. I've seen a lot of people playing it. It looks really good. Um, and without further ado, let's get into this game. I believe it said, this game find out it was on Game Jolt, not on itch.io. It's made by a creator called Salamance. And without further ado, let's get into the game. Warning, this game contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. If you don't want to see this, guys, please look away now. Oh my god. Oh, those nights at Fredbear's. Alright, let's have a look. I did turn... Yeah. Uh, yeah. Right, let's get into the game. Night 1. Oh, apparently it's got a full 5 nights, and there is extra stuff you can do. Oh my god, this is cool. Right, let's have a look. So, got a flashlight, so see, crouch. Wait, hang on. Let's have a look. So, so, shift is the crouch. Right, that's the wrong, that's the crouch. Right, let's have a look. Missing Thomas Edwards, age 12. Last seen at Crawberry Flows Water Park. Never returned to Rendezvous Point after separating from his friends. Okay. Jennifer Crenshaw, 16. Last seen leaving North Hillside High School after her after-school basketball session had ended and had not returned home. Then we have David Miller, 7. Last seen my parents playing in the outskirts of the woods just beyond the reaches of his family home. Never play in the woods, it's not safe. Shot. Oh no! Charlotte Emily, age 8. Last seen at Fredbear's Diner. Reported to have left the building during a storm and not seen since. Oh no, that's Henry Emily's daughter. Annie Robinson, age 4. Last seen at a dress-up party at Chica's Party World, where she seemingly disappeared in the party area. Chica's Party World. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay. Let me just have a quick look around. Make sure there's nothing outside watching me. Because it's a FNAF game. Not canon FNAF, but just a game. Okay, so we do have to watch our stamina. Are these going to be the same posters? Yeah. Charlotte Emily, Thomas, Jennifer. Yeah, same people. Okay. Yeah. Fredbear's Family Diner. Let's go. Who are we playing as? What? Oh, so that's the peak round corner. That's cool. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. I know it did say F for settings. Let me just turn brightness up a bit. Take it to 75. Spring Bonnie, Fredbear. Got some posters with some kids' drawings. Battery. Press X to replace your flashlight's battery. I don't even have a flashlight. Right, let's have a look. Not sure where I should be going. Oh, another battery. Alright. How? Why did the music suddenly change? Oh my god, there they are. Oh my god, Spring Bonnie and Fredbear. Okay, that's cool. Where do I go? New animatronic. It's not really an animatronic if it's a costume, right? Isn't this a costume? Because I thought Spring Bonnie and Fredbear were Springlock suits. I thought it was just, yeah, Springlock suits that were costumes. Didn't the animatronics come later? I thought the animatronics came later in the series. Hang on, I'm coming.
Hey Julio, listen, I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovations. I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. He doesn't answer his phone, and he hasn't written anything in to say he's leaving, so I guess he just kind of saved enough to quit? I don't know. But that left us with just you. Not ideal, but you are the only person qualified enough for the job out of everyone. Good thing is, you get a bit of extra pay. Before anything else, though, I gotta do the legal stuff. I'm sure you got all of this in person when you started during the day, but now you gotta get the night security version, because there are some differences. Alright, I'll say we're good when you want to tune back in. Alright, let's see. Oh god, here we go. Welcome to Fredbears Family Diner, where you are lucky enough to be a part of the most talented team of employees in Showbiz Pizza. Here you will make great connections with your community and serve the public alongside our star-studded cast of mascots that have warmed the public hearts for so long. Fredbears Family Diner is owned under Fazbear Entertainment, and as such you are subject to all rules and regulations within the company's provided handbook, including but not limited to harassment in the workplace, discrimination against other employees, theft of company property, and all other subsections outlined in the employee behavior section inside it. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any damage to personal property or injuries to employees, including medically definable disabilities caused by equipment during or after work hours. Fazbear Entertainment is not liable to pay any personal or private insurance companies for any incident involving the serious injury or death of any person or persons on the premises of any location that would be theirs, and are furthermore not liable to pay or compensate any employee or guests who suffer any injury caused by equipment on the premises. Okay, that's over with. Alright.
Oh.
We're good. The night shift shouldn't really be any different to your usual day, except that the place is empty. Or it should be. That's your job, actually. Keep it empty. You should have a company-provided flashlight with you. Handy to have, but it chews through batteries quicker than Damien went through Bonnie Bites. If it runs out, you do work in a restaurant with some pretty high-tech stuff. There's bound to be some spare batteries lying around somewhere.
Speaking of batteries, the power does tend to be finicky, to say the least. So if there are any issues, like if the lights start flickering, just use the monitor at the back of the office to shut it all down, and then switch it back on again. Alright, boss says it messes with the reserve power generator.
Listen, I couldn't make this shift, but since I am halfway across the world for this wedding, I am awake and able to help you out. So just call me back if you need me. Alright? Thanks again, Julio. Good luck this week. Oh, and before I forget, there's a curtain in the party room on the west side of the main dining room. Make sure it stays closed at all times, alright? Boss's orders. Do you have any questions before I let you go? Hey, Julio, something bugging you? Oh, right. At night, they're switched to some sort of patrolling mode. I think the boss said it was to make sure their motors don't break. I don't know, I'm not an engineer. But I do know they won't hurt you, so just relax. Keep an eye out for anything weird. You know, make sure no one breaks in. Make sure you stay awake.
Right, Fredbear doesn't seem to be moving yet, which is good. Because if I know for now, Fredbear's gonna move room by room quite slowly, I guess. I don't know. Right, what time is it? It's... I don't know, there isn't even a clock. Okay. He said that there was a curtain that needs to stay closed at all times. AM. Oh. Okay, Fredbears still not moving. Oh! What? Fredbear can see you through the cameras. He was on stage! Fredbear was on stage. What was that speed? What? What was that speed? What? What's an extras? Oh, so I can't do extras until I beat night 1. That was night 1! What was that speed? What? Hang on. Let me check something. So, how long have I been recording? Let's have a look. I can't see it. Oh, it's there. 13 minutes. I've been recording for not even 15 minutes. And I'm already dead because Fredbear runs like Sonic. When did Fredbear become Sonic the Hedgehog? What the hell? Where did Fredbear get his speed from? Okay, so I need to listen out for Fredbear and close the door. He can see me through the cameras. So, I shouldn't watch Fredbear. Does that mean I'm not supposed to watch Fredbear through the cameras? Because if he can see me through the cameras, then that means that if I watch him through the cameras, he's gonna come after me. Right. Hang on. You said that there was a curtain in a party room that needs to stay closed, didn't he? A curtain. That's the bathrooms. What curtain? Oh wait, this one. Sorry, out of order. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty... Wait, what? So, purple guy is, what? Telling the kid to get out because he saw the costume. So, I'm not, as I was saying, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I heard something breathing behind that curtain. I'm pretty sure I heard something breathing behind that curtain. I'll listen to it again.
Hey, Julio. Listen, I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovation.
Table.
I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. Do you have any questions before I let you go? What's up, Julio? Yeah, maybe. I know the doll you're talking about, though. He's a little singing teddy bear, basically. His head even moves. Last I asked the boss about it, he said it's a prototype for a new toy he wants to make. So he keeps it in there for safekeeping away from any of the guests. Mr. Afton insists that curtain remains shut. I imagine to be written up for snooping. It's probably just some proprietary hardware he doesn't want people swiping, right? He is really serious about keeping that curtain shut. I've got no idea why. If it, for whatever reason, opens up, just keep him happy and close it, would you? It isn't open right now, is it? That's odd. You should be on the approved personnel list. See, while they're patrolling, they also act as additional security guards. They can pick up that new RFID stuff from your work badge, and if you're not approved to be in the building at night, they'll alert the authorities and attempt to restrain you until they show up. Management should have given you an updated work badge. Maybe something's up with the shift data system. I'll try and get a hold of the tech team tomorrow since they're not on call right now, so we can get this fixed for you. In the meantime, just stay out of their way. Your office does have those heavy-duty doors you can close to keep yourself from getting detained. Good luck, Julio. I'm sure I'll get a hold of them for you. Mr. Afton is always trying to save every penny he can when it comes to business. One of the ways he does this is to disconnect the building from the grid at night and run the bare minimum off of reserve power. It does something where it holds some of the excess from the daytime, then runs on it till the morning when it kicks back on around 6. Reserve power shouldn't cut out either, in case you were wondering. Not unless you're being excessive with the power system there. Those doors are released and held shut magnetically, which can eat at the power. And if you're not patrolling, checking for intruders, using the cameras the whole time instead, that'll also use a bunch. As long as you do all that, you'll be good. If it runs out, you'll just be in a dark building. Well, darker. Not like something horrific's gonna happen if it does. See you, Julio. Stay safe.
Right, Fredbears coming. So he doesn't come until really late. Where is he? Yeah. Okay, so he's still quite far. We're on 50. I think he starts coming when it's 4. Oh! Oh no. Wait, where's the height? Oh no. Oh my. Try hiding under tables when you're out of sight. Okay, so if an animatronic knows where you are, then hiding under a table is no good. So, not only does this game have 5 nights, it also has an extras mode with extra game modes, and I can't even get past the first night because Fredbear. Bro, Fredbear's faster than that. Fredbear, Spring Fredbear, or Fredbear, Golden Freddy, or Fredbear is probably as fast as Fredbear's probably faster than Mo Farah. Bro, he's faster than Sonic. Bro, Fredbear's faster than Sonic when after he's collecting rings and it boosts his speed. We'll try one more time, because if you hide out of sight, okay, it said, if you hide out of sight, as long as the animatronic doesn't know where you are, hiding out of sight works. So, what if I go into the office and just go straight underneath the table? I could probably survive there the entire night. Because, I'm not gonna lie, with Fredbear being as fast as he is, I don't know how I'm gonna survive, I really don't. Fredbear is the new Sonic the Hedgehog. Bro, we've got Fredbear the Hedgehog. We literally have Fredbear the Hedgehog. It doesn't look so bad, but it's when he's... Wait, wait, wrong button. Is it that one? Wait, don't know. Wait, no, it's that one. Yeah. So a second screenshot for the thumbnail. Hot ham water. Okay, that's a little weird. They're there, so the office should be here. So you can only have 3 batteries at once. Okay.
Hey, Julio, need something? Oh, yeah. Afton designed it with the heavy doors in case of emergencies.
Really?
He's always been a big fan of the heavy-duty bunker kind of stuff. He's a bit of a crackpot. The magnet parts are kind of weird, but I think it was for fire safety, if I had to guess. Probably can't have a room with no way out in case the power cuts out. You'll get hotboxed in that thing real quick. Oh, yeah. You may already know since you work days, but sometimes Freddy will randomly start his little showtime routine up on stage. It's not actually a real thing he does. It's a bug somewhere in his software. Not a problem during the day, obviously, but at night, when you're running off of reserves, not great for the building. So while he's doing his performance, shut the power down with the monitor in the back of your office. Simple. Should cut it early and keep him from busting the power system. Just turn it back on after the little countdown's up. That's odd. You should be on the approved personnel list. See, while they're patrolling, they also act as additional security guards.
So when
They can pick up that new RFID stuff from your work badge, and if you're not approved to be in the building at night, they'll alert the authorities and attempt to restrain you until they show up. Management should have given you an updated work badge.
Okay.
Maybe something's up with the shift data system. I'll try and get a hold of the
So
tech team tomorrow since they're not on
at
call
4.
right now. See if we can get this fixed for you. In the meantime, just stay out of their way. Your office does have those heavy-duty doors you can close to keep yourself from getting detained. Good luck, Julio. I'm sure I'll get a hold of them for you.
That's it.
Make sure you stay awake.
There we go. Get my mouse back. So really, it's these two doors I need to worry about. Okay. Hi. Oh. Here he comes, look. Hi, want to see a trick? Want to see a trick? Oh! Magic. Aha. Alright, I can watch Fredbear like this. What's he doing? Fredbear comes out at 4. The second it turns 4, how are we on? 50. So the second it turns 4, I need to turn power off and wait. Turn power off and get under the desk. He's just looking around, waiting. Now. We'll see if this works. What's that? Oh. The animatronics can hear you walking and changing your batteries. Wait, what? Okay, oh my god. Fredbear is a beast. What the hell? The second I restart my power, he's back. The second I restart my power, he's like, here I am. Okay, so what if I turn my power off and just wait? I'm kind of curious what would happen if I turn the power off. I'm kind of curious if I, at 4 AM, if I turn my power off at 4 AM, right, so I'll survive till 4 AM, and once 4 AM comes, I'll turn the power off, which will stop Fredbear from seeing me. And if I keep the power turned off, that should stop him seeing me, because somehow the second I turn the power back on, he's like, there you are, I see you. I don't even know. I'm coming, hang on.
Hey, Julio.
Listen,
I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovations. I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. He doesn't answer his phone, and he hasn't written anything in to say he's leaving, so I guess he just kind of saved enough to quit. I don't know. But that left us with just you. Not ideal, but you are the only person qualified enough for the job out of everyone. Good thing is, you get a bit of extra pay. Before anything else, though, I gotta do the legal stuff. I'm sure you got all of this in person when you started during the day, but now you gotta get the night security version, because there are some differences. Alright, I'll say we're good when you want to tune back in. Alright, let's see. Oh god, here we go. Welcome to Fredbears Family Diner, where you are lucky enough to be a part of the most talented team of employees in Showbiz Pizza. Here you will make great connections with your community and serve the public alongside our star-studded cast of mascots that have warmed the public hearts for so long. Fredbears Family Diner is owned under Fazbear Entertainment, and as such you are subject to all rules and regulations within the company's provided handbook, including but not limited to harassment in the workplace, discrimination against other employees, theft of company property, tampering with company property, and all other subsections outlined in the employee behavior section inside it. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any damage to personal property or injuries to employees, including medically definable disabilities caused by equipment during or after work hours.
I think it is an
Fazbear Entertainment is not liable to pay any personal or private insurance companies for any incident involving the serious injury or death of any person or persons on the premises of any location that would be theirs, and are furthermore not liable to pay or compensate any employee or guests who suffer any injury caused by equipment on the premises. Okay, that's over with. Alright, we're good. The night shift shouldn't really be any different to your usual day. Do you have any questions before I let you go?
No. Thank you.
Hey, Julio. Something bugging you? Try not to fall asleep.
Yeah, I know. I've already asked all the questions and there's nothing else he can do to help me. Wait, where's he going? What's that? Yeah, come forward, I'll hide under the table. There he is. 3 AM. Wait, where is he? Oh. Oh. Nope. Need to get ready. I don't have a lot of time. Are we good? I don't know where he is. Oh. His eyes are like flashlights. Bro's eyes are like flashlights. Damn. Bro, his eyes are like flashlights. Spring Bonnie's eyes aren't as good, but Fredbear's are like... Jeez. Can I just stay under here? Maybe. Sorry, this is probably a really boring playthrough for you. I just don't want to come out because... Oh! No way. There's no way. If you're under the table for too long, the little animatronic, the little plush on the table, the little plush under the table will crawl over, climb to your table, look under the table and start singing to let the animatronics know where you are. There's no way. I was at 5 AM as well. No. I couldn't do anything. It was literally in the room with me. 5 nights, I can't even do night 1. Okay guys, well that was those nights at Fredbears by Laminsa, I'm not too sure what it was. But yeah, thank you guys for watching me get absolutely railed by super speedy Fredbear, and as always I'll see you guys next video or stream. Thank you and goodbye.